Now, what else is going on in the space? Well, there is some Cosmos news. I know a lot of you guys are Cosmos fans, so that's good. Cosmos has been talking about this replicated security because, you know what, it's expensive and complicated to come out with their own L1. So, Cosmos has this new feature called replicated security. It's actually a way to give more value to Atom too. So L1s like this one, Neutron, will be the first chain that could rent security from the main chain, which is Cosmos, right? That's actually kind of interesting, but it gives, again, more use case for Atom, so it makes it more important, and hopefully this kind of fixes the token economics a little bit for Atom. But also, in addition, they are coming out with liquid staking, because one of the big nuisance, I guess, for Cosmos is the fact that you can't unstake for 21 days. Most chains like 3 to 7 days. If you unstake Cosmos, you got to wait 21 stinking days, right? But they're going to introduce liquid staking so that you can you could do liquid staking and take on synthetic version right away. So that's pretty positive. That's pretty positive. Also, this is what Cosmos looks like. You got a whole bunch of L1s within the ecosystem, and it's growing. And some of the biggest ones you guys have heard of before. Injective, Secret, you have Crypto.com, Axelar, and Osmosis, and there's many others that are within the space, right? So it's a big ecosystem and only getting bigger. And this is showing all the communication, IBC, inter-blockchain communications, that's going around everywhere right now. Cardano. Charles Hoskinson, not a fan of XRP community. They continue to mock and hate him, according to Charles Hoskinson. I don't know the exact history there, but it has something to do with something that Charles said before, in terms of why XRP or why Ripple is being sued. And ever since then, the community does not like him. I don't know why. Does it even matter? I don't know. I don't even know why it matters, but I thought I'd bring it up because there are still a lot of whales buying, despite the fact Cardano has been a little weak recently, but kind of like Bitcoin. The strength of the ADA holders, strong, very, very strong. And they are getting ready to launch their Hydra, or they did launch reverse Hydra, but basically they're going to launch a whole bunch of chains that will scale Cardano infinitely. Right now, Cardano is not very scalable, not very fast. It can handle about 250 transactions, but the whole point of Hydra is you can have a whole bunch of side chains, and then that will basically make it so that, you know, Cardano can scale infinitely. As far as I know, that's the plan, right? So it's coming. It's coming. So once Cardano can scale, well, then maybe this DeFi ecosystem, the TVL, you know, all the good stuff that the other chains enjoy, maybe they're going to come in waves to Cardano, and ultimately that just go help Cardano, right? So whether or not XRP, guys, like Charles, doesn't matter. This is happening. I saw this. Bittrex files for bankruptcy. This is no surprise. I don't know of anyone that uses Bittrex, but recently they announced that, you know, they're being sued by the SEC. They're exiting US, and I think they just called it quits. They probably think that the SEC lawsuit is going to take up all their money, so they're just giving up. It's sad. Exchange that's forced to close down due to none other than Gary Gensler. That's the bottom line. Gary decided to sue Bittrex, saying, "Well, you have some securities, right? You have some securities within." Out of nowhere. So that's going to be a costly battle, and they're just calling it quits pretty much. I don't know if they're going to shut down. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But you know what? It's a sad, sad day. Not looking good. FTX founder SBF pleads not guilty. Asked the judge to throw out charges. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. His court case is coming up in 5 months. He's been sitting at home right now. But Alameda receives $57 million from OKX. Interesting. I mean, they've been doing a lot of clawbacks. Alameda and FTX. They claw back so much money, they're talking about how they may just reopen FTX. So if that's the case, then it's just a matter of mismanagement, right? Then maybe like SBF and Caroline just had their money so spread out, they forgot where they put their money because they were tracking everything through QuickBooks, for God's sakes, right? If these new lawyers are able to actually claw back everything that was lost, that would be freaking amazing. And that just shows basically SBF was incompetent. But I think it goes much deeper than that. But in the meantime, we got a lot of this happening, okay? BRC-20, the new standard for Bitcoin, for ordinals, and for meme coins, skyrocketing. I didn't even know this, but Ordi, which is actually a new token, right? That's actually for ordinals. That's actually tradable on the exchanges. Surprisingly, it took a dump today for some reason, but ordinals, the new token, is actually tradable. I did not know that. I thought this only existed on Bitcoin, but no, it's actually, you can trade on the exchanges. But nevertheless, this is the reason why there's a lot of congestion right now. And ultimately, I think this is a good thing for Bitcoin. Short term, probably not causing people to wait for their transactions. But long term, it's just opening up another use case for Bitcoin. Okay, and driving more people. And look at BRC-20 tokens, which, okay, just look at this list. Okay, this is all the meme coins. You guys have seen like Pepe and others. That's all ERC-20 based, right? What about the meme coins that's BRC-20 based? Look at these. They're skyrocketing. One like Ordi right now is at 411 million, and then you got Pepe. That's a BRC-20 Pepe that's worth 53 million, and so forth. And look at a 24-hour volume. They are pretty much all in the green. People are flocking to these BRC meme coins, and this is the reason why Bitcoin's network is a little congested, right? Will this continue forever? I don't know. Will there be some kind of upgrade to Bitcoin, right? Or maybe there's a layer 2 that comes out, or some kind of hybrid storage solution. I don't know at this point. I don't actually quite know, but I do know this is generating a lot of interest to Bitcoin.